Well, what we're doing today, we're going to cut the ends of the rafters plumb and put the sub fascia on. We were going to do that yesterday, but we forgot the chalk line, so today we're going to try and finish that up.
Having fun trying to get that on there, are you?
Pretty good. I made these up earlier. So I don't know how good these are going to work. It's just to support it up there. Go to that end there.
Yep, I'm looking at it.
Well, you can't look at it from there.
What? You want the
Go to the
left?
end over
The left? Okay. I thought you were talking about the other side. Yes.
Tell me when it's flush with the board.
With the rafter, correct?
Okay, I got another idea here.
Okay.
Go over there
Mm-hmm.
and tell me when it's halfway on the timber.
Okay, go back about an inch.
Second.
Back. Good.
She's halfway.
Yep. Right where you need to be. Good enough.
What we need to do, the fascia doesn't, the sub fascia, I'm not sure what they call this, but I just call it a sub fascia. There's a piece of plywood, the plywood's going to go on top of the roof here. And if we bring this up so it's flush here, you'd have it go like this and then it'd be a step up, right? So you want this, just pretend the bottom of this square is plywood. You see what I'm saying there now?
Yeah, but why do you want that?
Well, just so the plywood lays flat.
Okay.
We're gonna bring the plywood right up to this edge here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
So you've got a little bit of a hole there, though, like in your triangle, right?
yeah, right here, right here.
Yes. Why?
Well, because the top of the rafter.
Yeah.
Again, just pretend this is a piece of plywood.
Yes. I get that, but do you have to do anything about that hole, that gap?
This here?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, it's sort of outside the living space.
Okay.
So we just got to make sure that they're all. See, that one's got to go down. That's got to come up a little bit. So we'll have to each one will have to tweak it a bit, just so it goes in. today we're gonna put the trim on both gables. See how far we get with that. Finish it off. I want to try and get ready to start putting plywood up. That's the project for finished fascia board. We've got all that reclaimed poplar.
Might as well use it.
Yeah, I don't know if it needs it though. Sag too far down.
Okay.
So I had to wedge it to get the fascia somewhat plumbed.
Oh, I see.
This was the first building we salvaged this winter. This was all the spurring strips underneath this rough cut poplar. Poplar makes good trim. Seems to be dry, so we're going to try it, see if we can
Reuse it?
reuse it. We've got lots of it, so let's salvage it. Great. The nails are the same color
As the ground, yeah. I'll have to run the magnet over here. Is it out here still, or
no.
no? We should probably just leave it in the garage here.
I can't remember if I did that.
You might have. We'll check it.
Oh, we'll check it.
But yeah, we want to make sure we get all the nails.
So what we're going to do today is finish up the fascias and start filling in the corner blocks in the spaces in the pallets to support the corners. And then if we get time, we got to fill in them bottom parts with 4x4s across there by the timbers. So that's the plan for today. Here's your Barbie hammer.
I got the girl's hammer. How big this was?
It's this one's gonna go complete.
Oh, so you're just cleaning off the ends?
Yeah.
Squaring off the ends?
Yeah. This one, this square. There's a really bad bark on this one, but
Can we use some of those for?
oh yeah, if we got.
Because it's not going to be long enough. It'll be like this one.
Oh yeah. That's a fact. But I think we can still use these, just gotta square them off.
Right. At the live edge.
Yeah, that's for sure. So basically, the primary function of these is nailers for the corner. But they probably also do some vertical strength as well, column. You know, it'll help on the corners, but primarily we put them in there so when we put the plywood on or sheathing on or siding on or whatever, we got something to screw into.
And we've done this on all four corners.
Yeah, all four corners.
Nice to use up those 2x4s for something.
Yeah, yeah. Might have to shave it. Just shave a saw blade off that.
I can do that.
Well, it's a support for the outside wall. So and we're filling it up so critters can't get underneath, and so we got a nice support of this in mid pallet here. So.
Right. And the plywood will come right down to that.
Yeah, the plywood's there'll be a deck on here.
Mm-hmm.
So the plywood will come down to the deck. We're gonna come out another 6 feet for a deck, so.
Right. Well, it's because I'm looking at that forklift hole there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter here because there's going to be another pallet, like a header board here.
Mm-hmm.
Another pallets will start this way, and you can't stop animals from digging underneath the rocks and stuff. If they want to get under there, they're going to get under there. We have to make sure that they don't get inside the cabin. So, like I say, we'll set pallets on there. It'll come out 6 feet, and then we'll use 2x6s on either side of the pallet to support it. And we'll use them 4x4s that I made up and treated, and that'll the 2x6s will sit on there, and that'll be supporting the front part of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have a header up here, and there'll be probably a 6.5 foot overhang. So we got
shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now we're baking.
Now we're baking. Here, board thing.
Slightly thicker?
Slightly,
Okay.
slightly thicker.
To fill in where?
Here.
Oh.
Today is cleanup day. It's starting to give me a nervous twitch there, so we're gonna clean up. We're gonna move this gravel around the front and sides of the building and do some cleanup. You gotta stop every once in a while and clean your mess. I'll show you when we're all done. And talk to you in a bit. Now, this looks a little bit better. Such a tripping hazard. This is just a rough grade in. Did most of it with the tractor and then raked the little flat. We'll put another 10 or 15 yards in here when we're done. I want about a 20-foot perimeter of gravel around it. That's a good fire protection and tick protection. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like what we're doing, like if you like what we're doing. We have lots of videos this summer, and talk to you guys later.